everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel tonight. It's live stream night, and I got Busy Lady 35 already in here. Hey, Busy Lady, how are you? I hope your week has gone well. Yay. Well, tonight, I'm still got my arm in the sling here, so gotta bear with me. We're going to do, or attempt to do a couple of unboxings. And one unboxing, I'm going to save the other one till next week. But I have, as you know, fussed many, many times about losing my cell phone holders that I use for my tripod. Now this is my Fujitech tripod with the remote control, which I dearly love. But challenge comes in on this tripod. I can put my cell phone, or I can take this part off and I can put my camcorder on it, or I can put my SLR on it. So the problem is I keep losing these things, right? So I can go to the Dollar Tree and I can get their little selfie sticks, and I can put it on here by taking off the little, cell phone holder and put it on here. But they're getting harder to find. So I ordered some more. We're going to try that. But first, let me make sure that this live stream is out and it's posted on Facebook and all that jazz. Okay. Now, if you do not follow us on Facebook, shame on you. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and come on over to facebook.com/groups/Gayle, Gayle, that's my name, vlogs, VLOGS. And that's our group that we have with this channel, and it's wonderful. Saying some great people in there, and we try to support each other, which was just fabulous. And let's see, Busy Lady 35 says, "Hi, what's that? I just came back, LOL." And she said she was just at the Dollar Tree. Yay for you. This is my selfie stick tripod from Fujitech that I just really freaking love. But I was just telling them the problem with it is I screw these things off so I can put my camcorder or SLR on there. And then what happens is I forget, I just sit it down and I forget, and I don't know what I've done with it. So I wound up coming out of wherever I'm shooting with my apparatus minus a head. So I'll come out and I'll forget, and I'll just have my camcorder or my SLR on here and forget that I'm supposed to have this extra little part that I have left laying. My answer to that until recently is to go to one of my favorite stores in the world, the Dollar Tree, one of their selfie sticks, and screw that selfie stick head on here to replace what I've lost. They're getting harder to find. So let me just take a quick look right here, make sure everything's posted on Twitter and also on Facebook before we get too started in here. So I think that's cool. You were just at the Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. Okay. It all looks good. Looks like it's posted. So yay for that. Okay. Also, real quick, Twitter. I have a new Twitter URL. And that is also twitter.com/Gayle Vlogs, GAYLE VLOGS. So there we go. Who all do we have in here tonight? We're rocking and rolling. And let's see, we had Busy Lady just at the Dollar Tree. Yay! We've got John saying hello, John. Busy Lady is greeting John. Thank you. If he's like, oh, cool, I'm going to move this because I feel like I'm. Good weapon too. I don't know. After a few self-defense classes, we're going to leave the weapons to all my friends that are in the FBI. I'm not going to worry about that. But good point. Good point. John says, hey. And Busy Lady says, LOL, Peter. And how are you? And Peter says, hi. Doing good. Busy Lady's good. Dollar Tree rocks. White 2-pack is in here. Hello, White 2-pack. I'm doing better. How are you? Still in this thing. But, you know, what can I say? I'm making progress, though. 4 more weeks, and I get rid of this whole thing. If all goes well. If all goes well. I promised my doctor I'm actually going to listen to him this time. Yeah. And hopefully get better. So, let's see. White 2-pack is doing okay. All right. Busy Lady 35 says, hey. Johnny OMG says, hey, sorry I was on my other account, but I was on my other account, but I'm on my other account now. I'm to unfobax that account. Hey, welcome. Whichever account you want to be, whichever personality you want to be tonight, it's all welcome here. You're good. Thank you, Busy Lady 35. I appreciate that. I really do. This is going to be kind of long and drawn out. They're saying it could be like 6-9 months easy before I'm through with this process. And then once we get to that point, that's when they make the determination on how much healing I've gotten. So we're hoping for 100% functioning. That's the big goal. So, yeah. So thank you for keeping me in your prayers. And let's see. She says, okay, Johnny. And then she has 3 accounts. Ha ha. Yeah, I got you. I do too. Yeah, my Wi-Fi on there doesn't work too well. That's the thing. You got to have good Wi-Fi. So let's do this unboxing and get it done first. Because I told somebody that I had ordered these, and they're like, oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. So I'll do the unboxing. I'm going to put it on a couple of different tripods. We'll see how these things work and if they work. So Tri-Lakes is here. Hi, Tri, and welcome back. Okay. Now, I got to do this on the wrong side. Fortunately for me, I do a lot of stuff with my non-dominant side anyway, but there are some things like scissors it doesn't work as well for. So I'm just going to cut 1/2 of the bag. That's all I need to do. Okay, these look good and big. There we go. Whoops. Glad my lap caught it. There they are. You know, getting things like this open is a challenge. Hey, I think I'm going to like this. Okay. Thank you, Busy Lady. Busy Lady's got me. She says, give me a thumbs up. Yay. She's got my back. She's my girl. Thank you. Okay, so one of the reasons that I was attracted to these particular ones is because I can flip the cell phone any way I want to. Because you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but Amazon, Busy Lazy uses her teeth. There you go. Instagram, what can I say? Likes for your phone to be up and down, which means this way. And I'm sorry, yeah, this way. And then YouTube likes it wide angle. So now my phone's in a case and I've got a little doohickey on the back here. So we'll see if it holds it. Okay. And this has got the screw doodad right there. What I like about the screw doodads, instead of the ones that simply stretch, they tend to hold the phones a little better. Funny back. So let's see. Yeah, I gotta unscrew it some more. Taking forever. Ta-da! Whoops. Well, I'll turn it off. Anyway, there we go. It's going to hold my phone. It's a little Samsung. And let's see if I can turn it this way without problems, except for the problems I'm having with my arm anyway. So yeah, it'll fit top and bottom. Oh gosh, I need to clean the screen. Sorry, screen's dirty. We have Tanya in the house. Hi, Tanya. Oh, I'm forgetting to ring my bell, everybody. This is for everybody that's in here so far. Hi and welcome. Tanya, I hope you're doing okay. All right, so I've got this thing in here. I like the way it fits. It's pretty sturdy. The big question is, how is it going to fit on my tripod? So for that, I'm going to turn it sideways just because it's going to be easier for me at the moment. There we go. So to test it, I brought a couple of tripods. Two. My selfie stick tripod, my Fujitech, which I just love. I have two of them. This one's got the original top on it. This one doesn't because I lost this one somewhere. But I wanted to have two so that way I would have one in the car, one in the house. So, because I use these things all the time. They're my favorite. I've got like tons of tripods. Thank you, Tanya. And hi. Let's see. He says, I've seen some first looks at Archer's costume. It will be great. Awesome. We are so looking forward to seeing that. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. I was going to put this one on. Ah. Okay. This is not going to work as well as I'd planned with my fingers. We're going to see. We're going to see. Here we go. Yes, I think that's going to hold it pretty firmly. So I think this is going to be a win. At least on that tripod, right? Yay, Busy Lady says, that's cool, Gayle. I got my new computer hooked up. I need a desk and a different monitor. Using a TV, LOL. It's a weird setup. Hey, it doesn't matter if it's weird or not. It matters if it works for you or not. That is all that matters. So. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to try this on two other tripods. But yeah, who defines weird anyway? You know, who, why do we allow people to tell us if what works for us is weird or not? When you think about it, that's kind of weird. Our job is to make our lives the best we can be. And sometimes that goes with society's nice image, and sometimes it doesn't. But we got to do what works for us. Like I caught some flack on the Alaska video that I did where I had my camcorder propped up, and they were like, "Oh, you know that I got this text message or Twitter message telling me it was kind of ghetto and whatnot." And I'm like, "It worked. For the most part, it worked." Tanya says she's got two monitors for her computer, Busy Lady says, well, I need a chair and all, LOL. I'm sitting on my bed and using a stool for my keyboard and mouse. Here we go. And says, hi, Tanya, she would love that. Then Busy says, I need a chair that's good for my back. Now that you do kind of need, but that's not necessarily for the setup as far as other people think, just to keep your back from hurting. Ooh, Tanya says, I have a meeting with a surgeon for loose skin removal surgery next month. All right. Good for you, Tanya. I'm going to ring that bell just because it's good news. Yay. And Busy Lady says, whatever works, I need to be more comfortable is all. That would be why you would make a change in what you got. So, okay. I got this tripod thing. I'm sorry, I've got this cell phone holder for a tripod. I'm going to see, because I have this selfie stick, and again, I managed to lose the tripod mount. And this is getting to be kind of hard to screw on, but that's just because I'm having trouble screwing things lately. Okay, here we go. That's going to hold it. Whoops. Oh, that's my tripod itself. Selfie stick itself, rather. I didn't have that screwed down. So there you go. Other than where I don't quite have my tripod head screwed down, this is going to work. And I can't get it screwed down because I can't get my hands, single hand, to do it. So that's frustrating. There we go. And I can put, let me show you. I can screw it onto the side here or to the side here. So gives me some extra options. And I have one more tripod that I want to try. Let's see, I did the Fujitech. I did the selfie stick that I've got in my hand here. And ta-da! I have a little bendy tripod. It's a short one. I had a longer one, but don't tell hubby that I don't know what I did with it, and he's the one that bought it. So I'm going to try this on my little short one, the little short bendy, and we'll see how it goes. It will be a great present to me from myself. It will. Audie says she swiped her mom's office chair. We won't tell her. And Busy says, haha, those office chairs are amazing. They sure are. Oh, Anna came in. Hey, Anna. How are you? Ring the bell. Anna is here. Hey. Are you doing all right tonight, Anna? I hope so. And let's see. And Tanya says, I hope they can do the surgery next month. It's my birthday next month. That'll be great. I hope they can too. I hope so too. Well, guys, I'm like still trying to. Okay, so because I'm only doing this kind of one-handed right now until I'm out of this monstrosity, I can't get the ball part on this tripod to really keep this part level, but it's doing, whoops, I think it's going to work once I get this little piece here where I can tighten it down. So, for those of you who are just coming in, I have had surgery, so I got to do it everything pretty much one-handed now. Yes, it has been a long time, Anna. I'm just glad to see you. Oh, stomach bug. Ow. I'm sorry. Those are awful. And we got H-Top in here. Another one with the bell. Yay! Good to see you too, H-Top. Tanya says, feel better, Anna. And saying hello to H-Top. And Anna says, thanks. And Tanya says, how you been, H-Top? And H-Top says, hello. Tanya asks if I'm healing okay. Yeah, making progress. Had a good visit with the surgeon the other day, so I'm really glad about that. I am now to the point on my arm where I can take this arm and actually move the injured one some, and I'm cleared for physical therapy. So the big question is now, how much functioning can I get back? Because I shared on here, and of course some of you guys, we have people come in and out, which is fine. But I shared that they had to do a lot more work on my shoulder than what they expected to do. So we'll just take it as it comes and go with it. I was having some functioning problems, which is what led me to surgery. And so anything I think I can get back, even up to that point, then I think it's still going to be a win because it'll be at least a little more stable also. So thank you for asking, Tanya. Let's see. Busy Lady's got a friend coming over, so she's going to be in and out. And H-Top says, I've been fine, and you? Well, you just heard. Tanya says, love the hat, Gayle. Thank you. I'm trying to stay more on brand with the Bodacious and doing more, ramping up more with the Bodacious Broads travel blog. So, you're going to see me more hats. I'm glad you like it. I call it a sassy hat. Anna, it's going to be, looks like 6 to 9 months at minimum. So it's going to be, we'll just see how it goes. I'm optimistic. So what happened was when I fell back this spring and broke my ankle, I also messed up my shoulder. And so I tore the rotator cuff, dislocated a tendon. And they found out once they got in there that I'd torn my biceps. So they had to do some work with those. And so now, as a result of that, my biceps that usually attach to my shoulder up here now attach on my arm down here. So I've got to get used to that. Then the tendon that I had dislocated, it can't go back in the regular place where it was either, but at least it's going to make my arm more functional. And once they got in there, they found out that I have arthritis in my shoulder that's a little bit worse than what they thought by looking at the MRIs and stuff. So they had to do a full arthritis clean out and scrape some bones and get some bone spurs out and stuff like that. Leave it. I'm not going to do anything easy, so leave that to me. So, yeah. I said to go slow and don't get frustrated. I'm working on that. I do get frustrated. I think everybody does. But, I do try to look at the positive. I fell on concrete that night and I broke my ankle and messed up my shoulder, but I could have hit my head or I could have massively broken, like a leg or a larger bone or dislocated my shoulder along with everything else. So, I'm looking on the bright side here and planning on getting as much functioning back as possible. So there we go. Anna says the hat is cute and fun. Yay. Like it. It's in my logo, which is right up here. Hashtag Be Bodacious, because hashtag Be Bodacious is all about, don't let life get in the way of living. And I really feel like that with my shoulder right now. I was having problems all through Canada and Alaska and back. And yeah, there were times where it got a little rough and I could have let that get in the way. But, you just do the best you can and go on. So it's like Tanya here saying I've been through surgery many times. Just don't expect too much at first. That was a little problem. I did kind of expect that I could do more things than what I could, just because it surprised me, what I could do. And, people are like, oh, I've had this surgery and I could do this afterwards and that afterwards, and it's not so bad. But when you talk to them, they would only have a rotator cuff done, or they maybe only dislocated their tendon, or only had a biceps repair. And you're going, well, I've got all three of these. So it's one of those things. I'm not listening to that. Got those voices out of my head. So, one day at a time. So the first week, especially when I had complications and stuff, that first few days kind of bothered me, because I'm like, well, I just talked to this lady and she said she was out and working yard work and stuff the week after she had surgery. And but I had to remind myself and come to terms with, she had one portion of this 4-prong surgery that I had. And then I was like, I had a tea party for a few days. And then I was like, this is stupid. That's just stupid, because she's going to heal on her terms and I'm going to heal on my terms. And we're apples and oranges here. So once I got that realization a few days after surgery, pretty good, smooth sailing. So anyway, let's go back up here. I know I'm missing some things in chat. Anna says, prayers for patience. Thank you. Thank you. And Tanya says she's okay and she's loving this cooler weather. I'm glad to finally see it too. And Anna says, that's so true. You sound like a pro. Tanya says, I've had 15 surgeries in my life so far, so I am old hat. You're the pro, the pro, the pro. Absolutely. I agree with Anna 110%. She says, wow, I only had one surgery and I had no patience with the recovery. I think a lot of people do that. Tanya says that's a problem. Most people try to do too much too fast. Listen to your body. I'm learning. And H-Top says, okay, good. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm just hard-headed. He says each surgery is different, so no person's recovery will be the same. I agree. But like I said, it took me a few days to get that voice out of my head that says, hey, you need to be able to go out and do the yard just like her. And then it was like, once I get smacked upside the head a little bit by God, and that's who I believe in, you may have your own belief, and that negative word gets knocked out and it was replaced with the realization that, wait a minute, she had one part of the 4-part surgery that I had. So why am I comparing myself? That really made a huge difference. So, and it's like, that logically, it's just got to get down in here in your heart. And yeah, Anna says, that's so true. Apples and oranges. Absolutely. Hey, April. Oh, it's May. Hey, hi, May. Hey, you look so much like your mom. No, you're using your mom account. I know. How are you doing? Y'all, this is a friend of mine in real life. The little girl is in the hospital right now. You can see what she says. And she says, hey, it's May. I'm in the hospital and I have lupus. May, I'm sorry that you're in the hospital and I'm sorry that you have lupus. How long are you going to have to stay in the hospital? And Anna says, life is a process. Yes. And Tanya says, say to yourself, if I deserve to listen to myself and be a bit selfish while I'm recovering. Absolutely. And Tanya says, hi, May. And Anna says, never know what's around the corner. And that is so true. So true. May, honey, I know you're having a rough time, but we are praying for you, sweetie. And Tanya, my friend in here, is saying, feel better, May. And I am too. And May, I forgot. Let me ring the bell again now that I know that you're May. So I hope you don't have to be in the hospital long. And Tanya says, be right back. Archer needs my help. Okay. All right. Service dogs do a lot of wonderful things, but they just don't have the opposable thumbs. So, H-Top, you going? Have a great weekend, everyone. You too. You have a great weekend. Thank you for coming in. Yay. And y'all, if you don't know H-Top's channel, he does music and streaming. So don't forget, go check him out. And May said, I had a kidney biopsy yesterday. Okay. Are you going to get the results of that soon? Or do you know? Because we'll pray for that. You want me to have John lift you up in church? Is that okay? Ask your mom. And Anna says, I know Gayle will know just what to say to you, May. I don't know. But thank you for that vote of confidence. She's a sweetie. H-Top says, thanks, Gayle. Oh, you're welcome, H-Top. I didn't realize you were still here, but that's awesome. So, yeah. But May, I know you're going to be scared and worried, and I would too. But we're going to pray for you. Okay, and we love you. Don't forget that. Okay. I think that's a really big thing to remember too, when you have something go wrong, like a health issue, is to remember that you are loved and that you're not alone. So don't forget that. And I hope your brothers and sisters are being nice to you, May. And May says, yeah, I have lupus in my kidneys, and it's like I have cancer and my body is attacking my kidneys. Okay, May, I'm sorry. Anna says, have a great weekend, H-Top. I second that. And May says, I have to do chemo and radiation. Wow. Wow, May, that's some pretty big stuff there. And H-Top says, thanks, Anna. And bye, everyone. Bye again, H-Top. Thank you again for stopping in. And May says, yeah, I've been in the hospital since last Sunday. Well, hopefully you'll get to go home soon, at least for a little while. I'm going to see if I can text message Stellar. By the way, I don't see her in here. And May, I'm going to see if I can get Stellar in here for a minute while you're still in here. Okay, there we go. I sent her a message, so hopefully May she'll come in. May says, I'm going to lose my hair. Not always. Maybe not. You know, that's something, May, that you have to wait and see on, because I know a couple of times that doctors have told somebody that they would lose their hair and then they didn't. So we're going to hope you don't. And you might, but just know that there's a chance that you might not. Okay. So hold on to that. All right. Okay. Because the doctors know a lot, but they don't know everything and they don't know exactly how everybody else is going to respond to something. So we're just going to pray that they're wrong and that you won't lose your hair, because not everyone does. Okay. So it's going to be, God's going to get you through it. Okay. May says, yeah, I'm weak and I browse easy now. You mean bruise? Oh, wow, Anna. May, honey, did you see what Anna just said? Anna says, if you do, I have a lot of cute wigs. Okay, good. Thanks, Anna. And there may be some programs over at the Children's Hospital there that can help you get one too. Hey, May, I can send you a hat like this. May says, yeah, I can't go back to school. Oh, they'll figure something out. Maybe the teachers could come to you. Or your mom's really smart. She might be able to homeschool you for however long you need. Yeah, May. Anna says, so are you going to homeschool? I homeschooled my kids. They're grown now. And May says, because I can get sick easily. Okay. Hey, May, you remember my daughter Sam or Samantha? Did you get to meet her that much? I homeschooled her because she got sick a lot. She's the one that has horses and a farm now. Okay. You're going to do homebound. So that's good. Yeah. See, Anna's right. You get to have your mom around more too. Yay. And Tanya says, when I had surgery when I was younger, teachers came to my home. So there you go. You're in good company here. Whoops. Hang on a second. I'm trying not to knock the computer off. Hold on. I'm going to send Stellar a message here again. I'll send it to her by Facebook this time. Because I know she's going to want to stop in and say hi to you, May, if she's available. Okay. And I agree. That was nice of her teachers. And Anna says, I'll be with you, May. I have to go now. Be blessed, everyone. Anna, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by tonight. I hope you have a blessed weekend. And May said, yeah, we could use some wigs. Okay. We will see what we can do, okay? Just keep me in the loop. Let me know. And your mom can call me sometimes and you can too, okay? And let's see, Tanya says she was stuck in a cast on both legs for 3 months at ages 12 and 5. And she says to Tanya, it was very nice. Bye, Anna. I agree. And Tanya says the school will work with you. I think they will too. Aw, thank you, May. We love you. And Anna says, Walmart has some nice premium wigs for $10 right now because it's Halloween. If you want me to send you one, May, just contact me. My contact info is on my About page. All right, May, you've got that. And Anna says bye also. Hi, Anna. Thank you again. Laurel says hello, everyone. Hi, Laurel. Yay, Laurel's in. Hi, Laurel. Whoops. There we go. So, all right. So we've got Laurel. Anna had to step out. We've got May, and we've got Tanya, and we've got me. And let's see, anybody else? I was trying to catch up with who's in here and all. I don't want to miss anybody, basically. I think that's got everybody. So here we go. And Anna brings up a good point about Halloween. That's going to be here before we know it. Good grief. And last week we talked some about whether I should do glow sticks or water or candy or what. And I think I may do glow sticks and water. I think I've decided that. And Laurel says, I've been busy getting a couple of custom paintings for some church members tomorrow. Nice. Laurel says, how are you feeling, Gayle? I'm doing better. I'm doing better. So May, I don't know if she does or not, but I tell you what, I'll look at her page right quick and I'll see if she does. Okay, because when she said her information was in her About page, she was talking about YouTube. But let me see here if I can get that. Laurel May, that's here, she's under her mom's account, which is April. She's stuck in Children's Hospital right now and has some lupus that is attacking her kidney, she says. So let me see. So hang on a second, May. You know I'm old and slow here. So I'm looking. I am not sure. I'm still looking, May. I don't think she does. but I can send your mom her email address. Okay. And then your mom can email her. Okay, but I don't see any kind of Facebook on her YouTube. I'm sorry about that, sweetie, but I'll go ahead and go in Facebook, like I said, and I'll send your mom her email address. Okay, can you tell your mom what it's about for me? And Tanya says, May, I hope you will get well soon, my friend. I hope so too. And May says, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and send it to your mom right now. Okay, May, your mama's got it. I just gave it to her on Facebook, all right? And Tanya says it's raining. Well, that's good. So many places are in drought right now. Rain is needed. I gotta scoot back. Yeah. And Laurel says, sorry, I had to refresh my phone. Yeah, I got you. Earlier, my phone was just absolutely wanting to restart every minute or so. I'm sorry to say every few seconds, but it's really more like every minute. So, yeah. I got to switch around to get comfortable here. I've got my arms on this great big pillow thing. Let me show you. And it takes up so much space. It's hard to stay comfortable. Oh gosh, Tanya, are they? Well, I guess the good thing about it is that mowing season is over. Once we start having freezes. Grass doesn't go too well when it's freezing. Tanya says, I'm under my electric blanket. Good for you. Yay. I want to get another one. I love my electric blanket that I have for the van. And last Christmas, John gave me an electric throw, which I dearly loved, but it quit. About 1/4 of the blanket just stopped working within like a week, almost straight off the bat. So that was that. And it's so frustrating because when it gets cold, electric blankets are just the thing to have. So, yeah. And let's see. Laurel says, Tanya, we haven't had hardly any rain in the last 2 weeks. However, the weather changed from 98 a week ago to 40 and 50s this week. Now it was 70 today. It was like, here it was like in the mid 30s the other night. And Tanya says, Archer wants some electric blankets. I got him a fuzzy blanket. No electric for him. Makes sense. I think they do make special electric blankets for dogs, maybe. Not real sure. Let's see. Tanya says that's quite a weather change. I agree. It is. I hope that you don't have storms. Sometimes that can spawn some storms. Okay, Tanya says Archer has its fleece. Oh, fleece is wonderful. I feel more comfortable with Tomlin having fleece than I think I ever would an electric blanket. But there are some blankets that I think I've seen for dogs that are electric. Maybe if the dog had to stay outside a whole lot or something, it would be worth it. But if you bring the dogs in, which you obviously do with a service dog, because if you don't deserve to have a service dog. But if you bring the dogs in, they're in where it's warm. Let's see. Laurel says, weather makes my muscle, nerve, and conditions cause so much pain. And Tanya says we started a cooling system in the beginning of October. And she says, I have 3 dogs. That could be expensive. Yeah, it could. That's right, it could. So a cooling system at the beginning of October. I wonder how much. I have not really looked and checked that much, but I wonder how much the weather patterns are going to be thrown off because of the tropical storm. Because that's got to impact it, even though it's on the coast. It's shifting everything around. Of course, Montana was stuck in a huge storm. What they were having like feet of snow. And Laurel says Candy only likes fleece. I've tried plush blankets, but she won't lay on them. Fleece is good, but isn't it funny that we have these dogs that have their nice fluffy coat and they want fleece? I mean, think about that. It's kind of cool though. Just kind of cool. I'm not saying it's not. Oh wow. She's entering Archer in a costume contest for dogs on the 26th. Awesome. Let us know how that goes. Just love Candy. She's a diva. Absolutely. Absolutely, she seems to be. I like her when she's in her little hat. Let's see. And I do have to say, Laurel, that I never thought about putting a sassy hat on a dog until I saw one on Candy, and I just thought it was adorable. Uh-oh. Okay. I see where the tropical storm is coming in. Florida, Southeast Georgia, Southeast South Carolina, and Southeast Virginia, and Southeast North Carolina. It looks like there's some pretty good tornado threats going on, according to weather.com. Scary stuff. It says Nestor has now made landfall in Florida Panhandle. I didn't know that. I thought Nestor was still due. That's going to be a mess. But I'm sure it's going to throw off some weather patterns everywhere. Because that seems to be what they do. And let's see. Tanya says, I'm going to try to film some if I can. No promises. That will be awesome. Absolutely do film if you can. Because that is going to be freaking awesome. And Laurel says, Candy loves her clothes. I belong to a Chihuahua group on Facebook, and they all have all kinds of dogs dressed up in costumes. That sounds adorable. Yeah, Tomlin does not do costumes well. They don't look right on him because he's a bigger dog. That is one thing that small dogs are great for. Mm-hmm. And Tanya says, Nestor is the name of a show about a Christmas donkey. I didn't know that. That's good to know. I may have to look that one up. The things you learn. Thank you for Tanya. And Laurel's asking, how is the scooter going? Tanya says he's the donkey that Mary rides while she's expecting Jesus. Nice. Okay. It's from the 80s. I am going to have to look that one up, especially with it being from the 80s. Because that was my big decade there. And Laurel says, I've heard of that movie, Tanya. That's cool. I bet YouTube will have it. I'll have to check that. I'll have to peek and see. But I got a tweet coming through. Let me see if it's anything related to the chat here. Oh, Tony says, I love my scooter. It's smaller and more powerful, and I can change the battery inside of the house. Sounds like a good feature to have. Like a real good feature. Let me see this tweet again. Okay. You know, I wish these people who send out these random tweets saying, you know, let us help you grow your following and all this stuff, claiming to be these experts, I wish that they would pay attention to how many followers the person has that they're sending these to, because if I've got 5,000 followers and you've got 1,100, don't talk to me about growing my follower count. You know, makes no sense. Anyhow, that's my little side rant for the moment. Tanya says it's great. I love it. I'm glad. It's got to bring you peace of mind, too, to have something that's very stable and reliable. Laurel says, where's the men in your home? I don't know. They were in the living room watching some video. I guess that's where they still are. They're not in here, so I'm going to assume that they're off doing whatever it is guys do to bond, even when they're human and dog. And Laurel says, awesome, Tanya. And Tanya says, my special Christmas movie. Yeah, I can't wait to look that one up. And Laurel says, that's funny, Gayle. Okay. Tanya says, I have to go lay down. I'm hurting and pain meds will be kicking in. All right, I got you. Well, I think it's just you, me, and Laurel in here. So we can go ahead and conclude this if y'all want to. Forget what I just said. Stellar's in here, so we'll all harass her. But Tanya, if you need to lay down and go, totally got you. Yeah, Tanya says Nestor the Christmas donkey. I'm gonna look at that. Like seriously, I'm gonna check that out. Let me type that in so I don't forget. Okay. So I've got it typed in. So, okay, it says Nestor the long-eared Christmas donkey. And hopefully it'll be on YouTube. Thanks for mentioning that, Tanya. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And Stellar says, hey, all, I'm sorry to be late to the party. That's okay. We'll take you. But your timing, I just said there's only a couple of us in the chat and that we could discontinue it if people want to. And then, like, literally that second, you pop in. But we're glad to see you. Hey, Mel. Oh, let me grab my angel. Yay! Stellar Piper's in. And yay! Mel's in. So there you go. Now you're officially welcomed. You have been, I don't know. Bell is rung. You're welcomed. And Tanya says, hi, Mel, as does Stellar. And Mel says, hey, Tanya. So, yeah. Hey, you all. Stellar, you just missed May. I don't know if you got my text message or not, but May was just in here. Real quick update. She is still in the hospital, and the little girl's going to have her lupus is attacking her kidney. And so there's apparently some concern that she may have to do chemo and radiation, and she's concerned her hair is going to fall out. So if you'll lift her up maybe in church tomorrow, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. And Mel, this is a little girl that Stellar and I know offline. So she came in a little while ago. Yeah, and Laurel says Stellar's in. Mel says, hey, Piper. Stellar says, yeah, sorry, I was putting a bookcase together with hubs. There you go. That's fine. You can come over here and put one together, too. Actually, it's a desk. Laurel says, hi. Mel says, I am here. I guess I'm late as well. Who cares? You're here. She says, how did it come out? Mel says, thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely. Mel says, my name does ring bells. Okay. And Laurel says, that's okay. And Laurel says I should have gotten a bigger one. Yeah, I can, with all the books you've got. Yeah. Miller says, wait, what? She has lupus. Yeah, they just had to do a biopsy on her kidney, and apparently that's what they found out. You're apparently out of the loop. I'll fill you in after the live stream because it'll be after the live stream. Laurel says, what's everyone been up to? With me, I'm just trying to get over the surgery. My big pillow box here. There we go. Probably the most expensive pillow in the whole world, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of serious. But there you go. So, see, we know in parts of the country it's raining, parts of the country the weather is cold. And you know what all that means? It means if you're in the South, it's football season. And if you're everywhere else, it's chili season. We got to go make some big pots of chili. Laurel says, yeah, wait. Yes, I'll have my church be praying for her, Gayle. Thank you. She will probably appreciate that. And Feller says, mostly work. That's okay. Work's where it's at. You do good work too. You got to keep kids off the street. Oh, that's a very big deal. So, let me see here. Y'all missed my little rant there a few minutes ago about getting this tweet saying that they could help me grow my following, and they've got like almost 4,000 fewer followers than I do. What can I say? Funny that. But you know, people got to try, I guess. Oh, thank you. Don't forget to press the like button. I keep forgetting that. Oh, that's good, Stellar. She's got a kid going in an apartment soon. That's good. Always good news to hear. Because coming off the streets is exciting. I kind of miss that line of work sometimes. But I think God's got me where he wants me, so, or at least I hope so anyway. It's my prayer. Laurel says, I've been doing great on my artwork sales. Excellent. Now you have that on Patreon, but am I hearing that you're doing a lot through your church too? Or are they going mainly through Patreon? Say more about that. Mel, how are things going for you too? Just okay. We take volunteers, but I think you're a bit too far. Yeah, 6 hours now. 6 hours each way. And Filler says, good for you, Laurel. Absolutely. I love it when women can be successful in art or getting kids off the streets or whatever they like to be successful at. And Mel says, work, home, work. Got to keep the lights on. Stellar says, Mel, throw church in there, and that's me. Yeah, Stellar, but I still work for you. Part-time job there is at church. Laurel says, Mel, I've got to visit your page. I agree. I like Mel's page. Mel says, my birthday is next month. Yay. And come on by. Y'all, wait a minute. I gotta tell you, I like Mel's page. I like it a lot. I don't get to go over there, especially lately because it's been kind of crazy. I don't get to go by as much as I want. But Mel is doing this great thing about saving money, and he's taken the complicated and he's broke it down into really simple concepts, everyday concepts that everyday people need to hear. So I would encourage everybody that hears this to go check that out because he does a good job and he tells it like it is. Didn't pull any punches. Nice about it, but it is what it is, and that's what he says. So, my 2 cents worth. There you are. And let me see here. Let me go back. Going back to the chat. Stellar says, Mel, throw the church in, and that's me. Mel, I got to visit your page. Yeah, you do. Birthday's next month. Come on by. Stellar says, one thing I like about where I work, it's mostly women and LGBTQ people. And Mel says, I need to go to church myself. And Mel says, it's the 7th. Those birthday is really coming up early in Thanksgiving. Early in November, well before Thanksgiving is what I meant to say, but those two thoughts collided. Sorry, folks. Mel saying saving by the numbers. Yes, that's the name of his series that I just mentioned that everybody needs to go look at. Laurel said we had an art show at church last week. It went well. Good. I did not get to really follow up on you that much about it, so I'm glad that it went well. Did you have lots of participants? And Stellar asks, are you excited, Mel? And now, Mel, do you get to do anything fun to celebrate? I hope you do anyway. You should treat yourself to something nice. After all, you don't get to turn 21 every day. And Stellar says, that's so cool. And Mel says, I love all peoples, race, creed, color, sex. Mel says, I don't know what to do, and I wish. You should, maybe you're in New York. There's tons of things to do. But maybe just do something that you've been putting off or something. Yeah. I would say go take a walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, but that's going to be cold with the wind blowing there. But you can come up with something. I know you can. And sometimes just sitting at home, turn on the soft music and relax can be a really good gift for yourself too. Get all the noise out. Just relax and breathe. Taylor says, same here, but this is the first job I've had since seminary with female leadership that I can look up to. There you go. Now, Taylor, I'll say that you worked for me for a while. You wrote that grant so you could work for me. Oh, yes, I did, Laurel. I did. And Mel says, I just want to take this time to say thank you for being who you are, Gayle. Aw, that's scary, Mel. And Laurel said, yes, we did, Gayle. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. This is the first time I've heard of a church doing an art show. I've heard of churches doing photography shows. So it's just a step like to the side, art and fine art. I'm glad you had a lot of participants. Good. Stellar says that was before seminary, Mom. No, it was during. All right. I will let you slide on that one tonight, girl. I'll be nice because Mel's in the room. And Mel says, seriously. Thank you, Mel. But just be kind to yourself. Okay. That's number one thing because you need to be kind to yourself. That's all I'm going to say on that. You know the deal. You got to take time out for you before you take time out for anybody else. And we all got to do that sometimes. I think that helps make you a little bit more, and I don't mean you specifically, but people in general. I think when we take some time out to take care of ourselves, it just helps make the stress a little less to have to deal with. Stellar says, saved by Mel, I owe you one. Yes, you do. I'll be nice because he's in here. So, all right. Let's see. Well, it's 8:18. We'll go for just a couple more minutes, and then we'll just kind of discontinue at about, let's say, 8:20. Basically, because my back is hurting. What can I say? Mel's laughing. There you go. Taylor says, Mel, what do you want for your birthday? That's a loaded question. Mel says, I want peace. There you go. Well, turn off that phone for a few minutes and just take a breath and just relax. Let that be your birthday present to yourself, the birthday present that you deserve. Okay? The world can come against you. The world's going to. Okay? You got to center yourself. I said that on a rant about a week or two before I had surgery to somebody else because you got to take care of yourself. Stellar can tell you one of my big things is, you got to be good to yourself. The world's not going to be. And there's always going to be moments where the world's going to be nice to you, but there's going to be those negative moments. And so you got to center yourself. You got to take care of yourself to be able to keep the good moments in perspective and the bad. So that's the whole rant I went on like right before surgery. And Laurel says, that's okay. I have brain farts too. Yeah, I get it. That makes me feel better. Part of mine too is I have a head injury. So you combine the head injury with natural brain farts and getting older. And I swear sometimes I can be a ditzy blonde. I may be brown haired, but sometimes it's what inside counts. And believe me, I can do that ditzy blonde routine. Laurel says Candy is sleeping. Aww. Laurel says, sounds good, Gayle. Good deal. Well, I won't repeat that too much. Stellar says, Mill Peace is not available. What? Okay, Peace is not available on Prime. There's a bunch of guided relaxation and meditation videos on YouTube. Maybe check those out. Oh my gosh, I love some of those too. And Stellar says, I'll keep you in my thoughts, Mel. And she will. But yeah, there are some. Let me see if I still have my playlist up of like nice, soft music, because I fall asleep with music regularly that's kind of soft. And of course, I can't find it when I need it. I'm just scrolling through the playlist real quick. All right, I'll find it. I'll post it in the group whenever I can see it. Why do I have so many playlists? And yet I can't find what I need. But there's some good stuff. All right, I'm going to hunt that down. Now that's going to bother me. And Mel goes, thank you. Yeah. That is just going to pester me. Good. But I'll find it. Not like I said, I'll post it in the group. All right. Stellar says it's what we're here for. Okay. Could be. Could be. All right, you all. It's 8:23. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the chat and thank everybody for coming in and being part of it tonight. I've appreciated y'all. And RV Lucky just comes in. Okay. Hi, RV Lucky. Welcome to the chat. I was just fixing to conclude it. Yay! But we'll take another second. RV Lucky, how is your week going? I hope it's been a good one. Let's see here. Mel says hi, and RV says, well, hello, everybody, and I guess goodbye. Well, we're going to take just a minute, check in with you, see how you're doing. I really was impressed, by the way, with the video you did the other day about the cemetery and taking care of it. RV Lucky says, I'm getting my RV ambulance ready to go camping and tell ghost stories for Halloween. That sounds so cool. Very cool. And Laurel says, I take a large dose of gabapentin. It makes me be in a mental fog. Ooh, that is one I could not take. That medicine plus my existing seizure medicine, that didn't go well. And Stellar says, Laurel, brain fog is awful. And Laurel says, hi, RV Lucky. Yay. And Stellar says, Laurel says, yes, it is Stellar, because it is. So, all right, y'all. I do want to thank everybody for popping in. Sorry to have to go, but my back is killing me. I got to figure out something better for next week, though, so don't worry. We'll be back Saturday at 7, okay? Y'all take it care. Come talk to us in the chat, facebook.com/groups/Gayle Vlogs, VLOGS, and support each other, okay? Thank y'all for watching. You too, Mel Mel. You take care. And yeah, always hashtag be bodacious, my big motto. Don't let life get in the way of living. And I'll see you all Saturday, 7 o'clock Eastern. So thanks for coming in. Bye, y'all. Bye.